up his sprint, pushing for the line, 200 metres to go, but it's the man in the Maglia Rosa who hits the front, and Martinez trying to slay in his slipstream, but Pogacar just blasts away from the Colombian, and he's going to make it 2 wins in 2 days at the Giro d'Italia. Stage win number 3, this time on top of the mountain in pink. Martinez and O'Connor close for second and third.
The second longest stage of the entire Giro d'Italia, 213 kilometres from the start in Avezzano to a finish down on the iconic seafront for the 3rd year in a row of Napoli. An opportunity for the sprinters after 3 difficult days. So a lot at stake for the sprinters as the flag waved and 2 riders from Polti Cometa got away on their own, Andrea Pietrabon and Mirko Maestri. Things settled down eventually behind as they continued to drop down from the Apennines to the coast, passing through Abruzzo and Lazio and then finally into Campania. Maestri and Andrea Pietrabon sharing the spoils. All the sprints though backloaded towards the final 82 kilometres of the race, and through the first intermediate sprint at Mondragone, it was Pietrabon who took maximum points, but there was a sprint behind for the lower placings, Tim Malia taking 3rd over the first intermediate sprint ahead of Olaf Koy and Jonathan Milan in the Maglia Ciclamino. After that then, it was the Intergiro, and once again the 2 riders out front, sharing the maximum points of the Intergiro between them. Mirko Maestri crossing the line in 1st place as they headed towards the only categorised climb of the day, the Cap 4 Monte di Procida. Tim Malia was dropped on that climb, one of a number of big-name sprinters to fall away, including Lawrence Pithy of Groupama FDJ, who suffered a mechanical. Then, on a series of uncategorised climbs, a long way from the finish, Julien Alaphilippe, followed by Nicola Conci, went clear and across to the front of the race to join the 2 riders from Polti Cometa. Still the best part of 27 kilometres to go. They were joined by Kevin Vermaeke and Lewis Askey of Groupama FDJ. Those 6 riders went clear. Julien Alaphilippe attacking though, with 21 kilometres to go, and he was joined by Ewan Kostiou, who counter-attacked from the group. Then those 2 riders had an advantage of 15 seconds that shrank to 10 seconds with 10 kilometres to go as Lidl Trek started to get organised for Jonathan Milan. A last attempt to go clear from Julien Alaphilippe on the final uncategorised climb on the run into Napoli. That failed, and Jonathan Narvaez counter-attacked from the bunch and went clear, the Ecuadorian, the winner of Stage 1 and the first Maglia Rosa of this edition of the Giro d'Italia. With 2.5 kilometres to go, he grew his lead all the way up to 12 seconds as Lidl Trek got their lead out organised.
Pretty close. Look at Pogacar in the mix now. Pogacar sprinting alongside Lidl Trek. Pogacar over the upper sprint, sweeping past the Lidl Trek. Consoli on the wheel of the Maglia Rosa. That is ridiculous. 400 metres to go. Pogacar goes again. He is leading out Jonathan Milan. Consoli comes off his wheel. Jonathan Milan. There's Olaf Koy out of nowhere. Phil Bauhaus also in the mix. Kelly Bjorn was there, but none of them got to Narvaez yet. 250, 150 metres for Narvaez. They're coming in fast. Milan has left this so late. Here he comes, the Maglia Ciclamino. Koy down the middle. Koy down the middle. Milan from Koy. Or is it Koy? Oh, Koy puts his arm in the air. That was mighty close.
First stage win, therefore, at the Giro d'Italia as the sprinters continue to share out the spoils. Pogacar's teammate Juan Sebastian Malada was in 3rd place, courtesy of a lead-out from this man in an unchanged top 10 on GC, and Jonathan Milan in 2nd place on the stage, but with a handsome lead now in the Maglia Ciclamino to Caden Groves and Olaf Koy. Pogacar continues to hold on to the lead in the climbers competition. No change there in the top 10 with just 1 short climb, and Uitenbroeks continues with the same advantage in the young riders competition.